Hi, my name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to have you here with me today. I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are at in the world. And if you're new here, welcome. I do all types of beauty related content here on my channel, so I do hope that you will subscribe and stick around so you don't miss any future videos. And today's video in particular is kind of a fun one. So if you guys weren't aware, I decided this year I was doing a pan that palette. I wanted to give a particular palette some extra love this year, and I want to see some pans. So I have an intro video up. I'll link it in the cards as well as down in the description box for you guys if you haven't had a chance to see that yet. But this year I decided that I was going to be working on panning the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Now, as far as like tracking my usage and everything for this palette, I have created a little spreadsheet for myself. And every time I go into the palette, just once for a complete look, I don't track how many times I dip my brush into a shadow. Using it once for one complete look is a use for me, so I've been tracking everything, and I'm going to be sharing that with you today. So let's go ahead and pop up on the screen a picture of last month when we started out. This is where we were. And now let's pop up a picture of this month. So now you guys can see the two pictures on the screen and you can see the progress. I mean, there's been a little bit. But let me go ahead and open this palette up and give you an up close personal look. So this is what she is looking like right now. I did use this palette today for the look on my eyes. I have a reel up on my Instagram creating this look if you're interested. That's another thing too, a side note, I know, but I decided to kind of bridge this over onto my Instagram, and I've been doing a little get ready with me reels using this palette and creating looks with it. And so far, I mean, it's gotten some really good feedback. So if you're interested in that, my Instagram is always down in the description box, as well as all of my other social media. Alright guys, so let's go over this shade by shade and let me talk to you about my usage. Let me give you all the details and the numbers. Let's break it down. So this first shade right here, White Peach, I used one time, and I used this primarily to set my lids after using eye primer, and I feel that that's probably how I'm going to be using this shade most often. And the only reason why it's only been used once is because I didn't realize beforehand I could do that, you know, epiphany moment. But moving along, we have Luscious, which is one of my most used shades in the whole palette. I just love this as an inner corner highlight or all over the lid, and I've used that twice this month. And then we have this pink shade right here, Just Peachy. I haven't used that at all in the past month. I mean, I just haven't been into like a bright bold pink all over my lids, but I think going into February, you know, Valentine's Day and stuff, I think I'm definitely going to pull that one out. And next up we have this green shade right here, Bless Her Heart. And I used that once, and that I used in one of the reels on my Instagram. And then I didn't use Tempting. It's like a black shade with sparkles, and I really don't know how I'm going to use that because this shade and then this shade up here as well, this purple, they've got this glitter in them and it gets everywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do because like even as a liner, I feel like the glitter would just fall down my face all day. Maybe if I spray it. Do you think if I spray it? Maybe. I'll have to try that. But moving right along, we have the next shade right here. It's called Charmed, I'm Sure. I used this shade twice, and I used it today in my outer corner. I didn't count this as a use because it's February now, but I'm just giving you an example of how I would use it, is just deepen up the outer corner. This isn't really a crease shade. It's very cool toned, and I don't really like cool tones too much in my crease. So moving on to the next shade right here is like a pale yellow gold, and it's called Nectar. I used this one time as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. I really liked how it looked, and I did it again today. I think it looks nice. I like it. And then Cobbler is the next shade over. It's like this metallic-y brown shade, and I used that once kind of like on the outer like third of my eyelid to deepen things up a little bit. And then Candied Peach, I used that once also in that Instagram reel, just through the crease to kind of bridge the gap between that and another brown. And then let me see what is next. Next we have the shade Bellini, which is this right here, and I didn't use that at all in the past month. Then we have Peach Pit, I did not use that either. And then over here we have Delectable. I used that once in that Instagram reel. Shameless plug-in over here. And then the final row here in this palette is going to be Peaches and Cream. Used that shade 3 times after, you know, I realized I could use this and this to set my eyelids. You know, that never dawned on me before, never occurred. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting some good progress on these shades, even when I don't use this palette. But next we have Georgia. I didn't use that at all, and honestly, I don't know how I'm going to use it. Do you guys have any ideas? Can you give me any, like, inspo? Because it's such a pale pink. Like, I feel like unless I do an all matte eye look and I set this all over the lid, I'm not going to get use out of it. It's so pale pink. I feel like it would never show up on me. Maybe I could use it as like a cleanup shade or to set my lids when I'm doing a pink look. I don't know, because then I feel like my brow bone, if I get carried away, which I tend to do, could be pink, and I don't know if I'd like that. But yeah, give me your guys' thoughts down in the comment section on how you think I could get some extra use out of that pale pink shade. And next up we have Caramelized. It's this shimmery brown right here. I didn't use that shade this month. And then I used Puree once, also in that Instagram reel. Then over here we have a Summer Yum. I didn't use that. And then on the end, Talk Derby to me, that purple shade. I didn't use that either this month. So all in all, I reached into this palette a total of 5 times in January. Now, that isn't a lot, but let me kind of explain to you guys maybe why it's only 5 times. Other than, you know, I have a large eyeshadow collection. I like to play with my eyeshadow and everything, but I did only decide like maybe 2.5 weeks ago that I was going to do this. But I wanted to, you know, update for the first update in February on time so that nothing else would be, you know, off track and off kilter. I wanted to keep up with the schedule, so that's why I decided, you know, I know it's only been 2.5 weeks, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. That way we can stay on track throughout the rest of the year. So let me know, guys, are you panning anything? I mean, I feel like I've gotten some decent progress. I feel like, I mean, overall, 5 uses is more than I would have used it otherwise. So I'm not mad at it, but I do want to make more of an effort to pull this out. Like I said, this is my focus palette for this year. I really want, you know, to get to know it a little bit more, get reacquainted, and I just want to give it some more love before I can't use it anymore because it is getting old. But let me know, guys, are you guys panning anything? Are you doing a pan that palette? Let me know. I would love to check your video out. I binge watch so much panning content, so I mean, I maybe have already watched your video, but I would love for you to leave me comments if you're doing any kind of panning stuff, whether it be here on YouTube or on Instagram. And then also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up with these updates. I plan on doing them monthly. And then also, like I said, on my Instagram, I am doing Get Ready With Me Reels featuring this palette. So I mean, if you want like more real-time update kind of thing, because I show the palette in the reel, you can go over and follow me on Instagram, and I'm pretty active over there. And it's the best way to chat with me other than the comments. So like I said, don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up with this panning content. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video, and I think that's everything. So I'm going to see you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by, but until next time, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day.